the last 10-12 days in Temunino. What do you win their course?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Me trash in Camus. I mean, that was it.
Wow.
JB.
Chairman.
Ebia ukuyada na fiada na mebo mama ne.
Okay.
Bibi owiase.
Sure.
Me friend me elder baako.
Okay.
Me friend is a minya no, but other people there me friend wo minya wo. The friend elder na elder Odikro.
Yes, at least one boni several times.
Elder Odikro wo Oforikrum district.
Okay.
Church of Pentecost.
Yeah.
Embre bi oso dae na we hu osoro. Na nkrofo hihye fita ene ade mi dwai ye po asoro mi dwai na me friend am say elder bra. Nti mo de bia mo beso dae bia no mu hu osoro. Ene nipa ni fita. Obi ho wu a ye nhye ni fita. Enso mo be kasa afi be ebe du ba bi no mu ina akoye fita.
Ne aye no.
Many braye me so for ma me baako ono so saa na me keka kire no by JB me twahwe ye na mo friend Koma no.
Yeah.
The things I saw with this my two eyes, I was telling Afia.
Okay.
JB wan sum nyame ye na wu aso be ye shibruta do oje we make Captain Smart na make go NGND professor
Abobi akowo
NGND professor na make JB.
Wow. Wow.
The things I saw and how those things were revealed and how we played off no. JB.
Wow.
Wan sum nyame ye na wu a waso be ye shebruta. You know what happened? Let me say me the better Wednesday. But let me tell you a bit of it. They had to summer hat na sin ye didi. Alaji or a Muslim.
Yeah.
When chairman or a Muslim.
Casco, yeah.
And me say omo fa car bi mbra na fe yento.
Okay.
Nti ye didi. And me who said duane ne ba kon say family hwenu mu aba. Na me am wipe it off. That is what I remember.
Oh, so that who did he?
Ye didi nyasa me nko a
bibia enyo.
Bibia anyame.
Wanti hwe.
And
obonfo no.
Hwe nyame.
Bibia gen count.
That is all I saw.
I see.
And to say me so better me ewo hospital. And between one way farming, baby or farming, any car mo do me two money dear me who ba me so tell me no. And I mean who car
now
get me two. Any baby anamida.
Wow.
Them bisa say na hands way. But the things I saw me kasa see show ni yen to aso. And ebi anyame ya adom efiada. Na afei yetimi aka ne yi pa. What is so for bi enya cancer da? Ma kunu da. Wo mi da.
We yeah, mati da but me
intense.
Yeah, normal.
Okay. That's it. Tebusafo, we are back. Yeah. Enjoy Juma Bia. And everybody sanka munima. Come on, compare that HBA. So this week, maybe next week, you know. Uhumi.
Oh, no,
can't say me ma. Uhumi, the usual smart. I mean, I need to go through a certain process to get everything done and done correctly and properly. Now, fail.
Yeah, then the brofaba.
Yet to me, I will be auntie. Maybe Bobo Jibine, if you can't till we take over completely. Thank you for praying for me. I'm back. Assemblies of God, who Pentecost, who's Undia?
Captain, shut up some of what kind of something to say. When you, as a practitioner in corporate governance, shut up all idea no oil no. Oh no, I up manage vehicles.
Meba.
It's a Uber. No. The online came on board, so he thought of it.
No, it's Uber.
I agree. It's Uber. He thought of it. Yes, sir. So he bought the cars, and the apps are managing the cars for him.
No, so this is what it is. Uber 4 have developed their own app.
I agree.
I don't serve as a transport
Shatters
system.
were developing an app.
No, this were developing the own app with his cars.
No, it's the same. A friend saying, thinking of the app. It's just the branding.
No, but you see,
the
when
branding.
you develop your own app, it is entirely different from somebody's app.
No.
So,
an app is an app, but we are talking about branding. We are talking about branding. The function of Uber, the function of Yango, is just the same function of what?
It's the same thing.
No, but
so what I'm saying is that, see,
an app is an app, but the managerial skill,
a radio station is a radio station.
Thank you. It's a TV station.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So let's not go there.
So it's the branding.
Number one. Yeah. Number one. Uber, Sikana Onyano, Etna Ghana. The answer is no.
Yeah.
No. All the other ones in Nano, Etna Krumha.
I agree.
But who is Shatawale?
A Ghanaian.
Onyesiko Bekohi.
Odibaha.
Fantastic. It is a way a smart Maslock leader. Don't look at Shatawale say or autonomous and or the way or person the genie. No. I think a team of professionals. A friend who say Shatta ni real name is official name is
Charles ni Amma Mesa.
No, so you sit here, Shatta, tell us what came to your mind. A redevelopment because Uber wadada, also wadada. But then about three as a musician to do this also ABR Oshe Ashaman me boys are mudimachi, Oshe how won't do a Oshe taxi driver say dimachi ni adena. I think say your boy no munyesika. Cars, no more the Juma.
Yeah.
Ebema Ubiano Beba.
Yeah, sure.
Now what just shatter idea now or one now as a government in what develop into a proper proposal. Now what the man no washim. Do you understand this? Yes. Do you understand this? No. Explain. No way explaining. Now shatter sign. Now what allocate about 200 of Maslow cars. And the man say, a son say what do we have to maintain? We are going through you to build people and reduce poverty. It's a shatter, 200 cars. Now, we are power drivers. Drivers, never yes sales in the mawa. Now, also, what we are a buying percentage now, a woman know they are buying. It's a fancy car near 10,000. Your car near 15,000. Emma driver Nina, OG, I was shatter horror. Because the shatter is so young for so. As I said, driver, no sooner for so. No, it's me to be a tria shatter car, the shatter switch you are buying car. So it's 15,000. More so high pitches. Who to shatter no? Let's shatter it. Let's shatter in Jessica as a Ghanaian. Let drive an Iniswa or what choco or Mamubi or Kaswa or a Nyamiani or Bosomche district. Your word to move the war Akachabo. And also, Uhiana or woman na or dangle out of it.
Yeah.
No one Jessica. No, I take a cram and a yere the tone Jenny. Na ne maame be frɛ no no sɛ opesika to ne diabetes eduro no na ɔno nso anya. So you build individuals in the country. You don't have to rely always on foreigners and Saudi.
Captain, there is this one of the Uber is Uber. The real name is Uber. Don't say your Tango or the Akam. Uber. Yeah. Original Uber face. Sisiano. Who order for last? We now order for Bakubi. Can't remember. I'm sorry. On cancel metia no uncle. Then I place an order for another one. They buy not so a comfort.
Yeah, I'm categorizing.
What I say? A scammer. So therefore, if Maslow itself can also get hold of such an app and give the cars, that is talking about monitoring.
That is one thing.
Government has
no business.
No, government has no business.
Oh, what do you mean by government has no business?
Government has no business doing.
I disagree.
No, because the government cannot run firms. You see, government going into direct business is distraction for government.
Why?
Destructive.
Why?
Emma government.
Why?
Because your primary responsibility is to concentrate on one, security, two, education, three, defense, four, health. And it's Ade aban wutumi ye ne say you build individuals now woman Nipa na wo
Is it in all cases?
Eh?
In all cases?
In all cases?
Yes.
It's across the globe.
It cannot.
No. America.
Yes.
On Fanisika. Embe build Ghana.
For
There are American state institutions that are profit oriented.
Exactly. That
State
is
institutions.
that's a firm position. They are into firms. Don't forget that. America directly manage GMC. But Obama buy no almost $2 billion.
Yeah.
No, that's a support.
Yeah.
Just to stop the influx of European vehicles eba America. Any China forecast eba America. Sani ye no. Inti cars we no. Mass log well, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, Saturday way over 30 years we've been battling with this same issue. Every year, bias a lot to a better. Now, yes, I saw about company acquired. She said last year Saturday way 3 years. Now the seguyeti near Chadjosa. It's only tipe na say ya dwuma ase ada ho. Oh, actually be see dan say been produce and pete and there was asuban no. Now this year so as start say to be the same old issue na. Chairman.
Oji, flooding is one of the most devastating and reoccurring environmental disaster across the globe. Now, so what shall disaster is classified, flooding is classified.
Sure.
And 90% of our flooding, I call it avoidable flooding.
Avoidable?
Yes. It's due to preventable human actions and inactions. Ya kwa. Yen sheda nya won what system na say ye build Ghana, especially Greater Accra and those areas na flooding ko won say Accra a lowland area. This Accra a lowland area na otefom ha. Makati Hill nsuo no beba Accra proper.
Yeah.
Kwawu nsuo no beba Accra proper.
Yeah.
Wo fa Kwapem ebeba proper. Volta kakra beba proper. Sansuo ni nyina no e converge here in Accra. It's a sort of finding a way back into the sea.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. One of the biggest your friend is saying tourist sites are we are say uko America, uko Florida, uko Mississippi, uko Illinois. Any idea? Baby apple any nsuo ni hia no utue sika e wakohwe. Don't forget say ebi won kran hawo. Ba ye de no ya ma odo e de sebe nipa janan jonso ene niema ene di wura eponim. Urbanization and poor planning is our major problem.
But we have the men.
We have the men.
We have the
but
experts.
the politician will not allow the man to work.
No, but
Which
I mean,
man?
I mean,
That
is where the challenge is.
Watch this.
Which of the men?
Honorable, your friend is saying, Nanado, first time, Minister of Works and House, your friend saying, attach him. Shadi about attaching him. What was our wada? In this hotel, no, could you need to egu? Attach a wood, you need my dad, or because he's skyscrapers. Now, what ministry, no crack and a crack, patchy. I don't know what's there. Ministry not attaching a team. Works at house and dino not pie. Not on patchy dino, but I say, what that's or you, Bibia Benitrim. Attach our medals, the whole Nima to a agenda 111 went to me and say, was a major Nima to a skyscrapers. Would you, a Kokumba Fuete Nima on Quatanahi? Plan a band away. President Trump would you know friend of Kajan say, Jai the men, would you mean Jaisa? That's what you and the castle. We don't plan as people, Jimmy. As I see, who say you want natural waterways.
Oh, yes.
Me too, quite me who say,
yeah.
Who call other places are. Let me use Norway as a typical example. The northern part of Norway, at half flooded, and then the eastern part of Norway, not at half flooded. What they did was that. One more buy a system name said they natural waterways, they would never have anything ever cross. Yen yame my natural waterway, your friend Odo. London for the your friend River Thames.
Yeah.
Omutim no mo buy him. No mutim no mo buy him. Ghana ni so no managing River Thames e London. Ghana ni oya igbeni
no manage
office of Akope. Why can't we go and bring that man here in this country?
Really necessary?
Yes, we have to. Because if you read American Revolution, the German Revolution, the French Revolution, even the Chinese Revolution, they hold on, don't distort my point. They started bringing in Womon Krofwa, Umako gaining experience from other lands. They brought them home and they joined the local ones. Said about you build America, you bring that man, study your door for us. What can we do? Any can say Ibrahim Mahama. Not to us every year, no, as Kansas and Yamako so Kotio Dome. Now, Orefi, a Nanado, last engineer, be now then also, oh, you may a recreational center. Hotel, be said, Nanado now, when I was as a man, as some can say, it's Odo say, oh, can you imagine? After actually joining Odo, I have something in mind. Why won't I get some boat taxing the Odo? Who just send them, will be a restore you or maybe I like you Uber her. Now I hear some nice. And what you now me if I say can you be to so to taxi around? Excellent. And what you Uko town sana would do any? But Uber do first saying no plan station no. Na environment assistant. There be wouldn't be the environment assistant obi amfi. Hwe enambia pro affinity. Nyame ye nyansafo. Enambia be pra a profinity. Now, trickle down. Say Ghana politicians, a jai chrono bar. Why are you because Nipana was no, can I finish? Can I finish? It is not I was not managing the affairs of the state. We are civil public servants. No, the politicians. The politicians are spending officer. Don't go there. Who are corporate governance? No politician is spending officer. Don't get it right. How? Minister made a sign check. Any minister sign check. Abaining so the budget neko. Abaining on the budget neko. One is hold on. Agwesi, hold on. Mujai krono a. But I'm telling you, 80% of corruption in this country. Let me say Church of Pentecost. Dika also who name the particular branch. Don't generalize it. No, mami. That's why I said don't generalize it. Those who claim artists, get hold of them and expose them. What their trouble? If Biba, Rollins, Kufoba Otimechi, and this in the band of Nitum, because he's saying, oh, watching go for one more. Watching Chachuchikata, judge not to or by a journey case. Now, we're sorry, I coincide. Now, we're quite judgment. No, I bet no, I kind judgment or diary. That is how Chachu was jailed. And the rest. Was that right? And it was politically motivated. And the rest. So that is corruption. And the rest. And the rest. So that is corruption. Yes. It is a politician who is corruption. No politician, no, I am disciplined. The Ghanaian will be afraid. Do you know why Americans, they obey their laws? It is only President Mahama and appointee. So don't compare orange. I am not comparing anybody. You want to do that. We have to support them. The assessor ko jail manenko. The assessor your man community. Respectfully, your assignment. Respectfully. Sa viet or mass lock. It's criminal. When they see you all mass lock, I use a mass lock man to me. No, that is what I'm saying. It's criminal. I say respectfully, because you shame. You see, I will bring. No, we want to know, and I will give you details of that. Tomorrow we will do that. Yes. Don't generalize politicians. No, that's not the issue. Poor waste management. Yes. Poor waste management. Yeah. Because it's only 20 days. But finally, from you see, all this said and done, it boils back to one thing. Me and summarizing your man. It is what? Our attitude. You see, when you go back, it's not the elite class. It's not the elite class. The squatters. You see, they don't care. It's like there's no way. You can disagree. That's perfect. But it is not the elite class. Who told you it is not the elite class? That politin bag. No more than 2 odom. Mpacho. It's not. The panel to be tam Mercedes Benz and so to Ghana ha or tam ball at the gu actually. Or the kogu got them. No. You see, when I say elite, Mercedes Benz can be bought by anybody. Squatter can never buy a
No. Mercedes Benz can be your boys and mobile and say no motor.
Debbie. You see,
but when I say the elite,
those boys are not squatters.
Elite there why?
At least somebody a little bit knowledgeable academically.
Who told you that?
They will not.
Who told you that?
They will not do that.
Who told you that?
They will not.
All right, so
they will not do that.
Who said they will not do that?
They will not.
Oh,
Mercedes Benz, they'll be able to meet up Mercedes Benz. If you change our attitude, being patriotic,
now patriotic in one year.
there was a time, now if Papa be selling for Mangwa in one circle, answer was saying, oh man, and tree, and all join, and anybody the name is being come from a particular place. Say, Bemampa. He enforced it. He was backed by the system. Today, can we have such a courageous person? Because say, okay, me want me boys.
The politician will shut you down.
As at that time, there was a terror politician called J.J. Rollins.
No, that was a military regime.
Yeah, that's why I said terror. Okay?
In the military
no nonsense
regime,
administration.
it was military
but
regime.
the point I'm making is, Captain, say, who and now Ebia, back of our boys, to guide the Odo River from the top down to the lake, to the sea. What do you say? Who boys our farm? What do you say?
Who gave you the mandate?
That mandate can be given.
Yes, just the road. That will fear
This is
very good. So what I'm saying is,
I'm not saying just wake up and go and do it.
Now, what they call necessary.
It's a proposal.
Yeah, what the proposal I call MPP in our power. Now go see no true. Every proposal I call. Every before Bejatum.
When you to my Mabekan.
Obejatum.
Mabekan.
The Bian can occur on Bejatum.
Oman Jet Mabekan.
There be winning some Munjintum.
Oman Jet
Mabekan. We NDC.
That one, I've not done it before.
NDC in our power.
Until I have that thing down.
NDC in our power.
Yes.
Let's say a typical MPP person. Not the same proposal and a call. They will not
safeguard the drainage.
So,
I mean, that's the brilliant guy. So one year to the end, they can't.
I mean, I say, Chairman, there's another issue, but
to be V8.
No, so we will deal with that issue. All the MMDCs are free so call here. Are for Frababe occupy no. We are going to their various official bungalows to see what is there. There are some ones that are too dirty.